Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of the London Greens Football Manager Save. We are back for another episode, guys. Today's episode, we have a really important game against Kodak. We are up against the team second in the division. Now, they did just lose their first game of the season and they were at home and it was only a couple of days ago. So they might be in a little bit of a state right now where either they are vulnerable and we can try and grab this win against a team who look like they're going to be competing with us at the top of the standings, or they could come out swinging left, right, other way round, and then we take a beating. Hopefully not that one. We start today's episode by offering Luke Frith a contract. That is too much money, Mr. Frith. Okay, that is still too much money, so I'm going to go to 600. That is still too much. I'm going to move that to 50, and you're going to accept that. Okay, so the reason we have gone for Luke Frith, if you look at the numbers here, they are pretty good. The positioning, the marking, a little bit worse, but everything else that I'm looking for, my non-negotiables and my specific position, specific stats, look pretty good. Antonio Campillo, unfortunately, is a terminate trial at the moment. Now, why have I gone and signed Luke Frith? Now, the reason I've gone and signed Luke Frith is because Alexis Boulay and Alex Stainfield are both under lots of options for I mean, look at that. That's like 9, 10. And then Stainfield has got one in as well. So if they do go out on loan, we've got Adam McKnight and then hopefully Luke Frith. We have two right backs and we are able to rotate. We've got a good selection of players there. I'm going to go back to the general info screen and we're going to have a look through the squad as things stand. So we've got multiple DMs there. Olafsson obviously is out on loan. That's all right. 3? Do we need 3? Is 3 a bit much? It might be. I'm not quite sure. I'll think about it. Middle of the park midfielders, we do have quite a few. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move some of these guys back down to the squads that I think they should be in. Right wing, cams. Lots of cams. You cover everywhere because Ryan Glover's a machine. Left wings, another cam, and then strikers. So, yeah, I mean, having the 4 strikers is useful because Tomonori Takeda and Ben Horn, they do get tired as well. It does happen. So, yeah. Okay, never mind. Actually, I was gonna maybe like move a couple more players down from the first team squad, but I actually don't think I need to. So, okay, trials are finished. Yes. Oh, a loan offer for Sprawley. Okay, I'll accept that. That's all right. Stainfield is going out on loan. There we go. So that's exactly. Make parting comment. Going out on loan is a great opportunity, and I think he has reacted positively to that. So there we go. That is exactly why I'm trying to bring in Luke Frith. Because, yep, there we go, confirmed. Because that will allow us to play another player in those positions. McKnight is actually that player. Luke Frith has only just joined, to be fair. It says he's not training that well, but we've given him... Did we know that? I'm not sure if we knew that. Did I miss that? I don't know. I do not know. Onwards. Training schedule, yes. Oh, Kodak are now third and we're second, so we've actually swapped. And then we've got a game against Bryden Ropes not long after, so a team that we've already played this season, we are going to play again. Ryan Marshall. Oh no, that's a player we don't have that we were looking at. Yeah, fine. Boulay, again, look, all these teams who are like, oh, we might want to loan that player. Is anyone going to actually take him? Does anyone want him? Because Alex Stainfield had one offer and he's gone. So, I don't know. Help me out. I don't know. Okay, Howard is playing the deep-lying playmaker. Chadwick is also quite good at passing, decent vision, so it might be advantageous to just have them both playing as that deep-lying playmaker. Both of them on support. Parker is the defender, then everyone up top is on attack. Yeah, and looking good. I mean, we are playing very well. Look at all this green on the form, the current form, the seasonal form. It's very good. 1 second. Oh, is it? Oh, there's some players on heavy, however. So, there might be some changes to make. So, who's on heavy? Who's on heavy? Chadwick and Ephraim. Okay, so Chadwick is in the center of the park. So... McKay, in you go. And Ephraim right wing. That's... Where's our right winger? There you are, Mark Cooper. You go in, Ephraim swaps out, and then Ryan Glover takes that position up. Okay. That is the team we're going to go with. A slight change there on the fly. But let's see how we go. We've played so well. So far, this season, we've played so well. It's been a very good start. Now, the thing is, we sometimes do have a really good start to the season, and then we fall away. Now, I don't want that to happen this year. So what we might start doing, maybe not this episode, or maybe the second game of this episode, we will build another tactic. And then we'll try and kind of be able to go between the two. Just so that teams don't know what to expect when they're against us. And if we do put in another tactic and start playing well with it, and then it kind of goes, oh, we've dropped a couple of points, we go back to this tactic. And then we get those points back. And we're 1-0 up. Ben Horn's already put one in. That's his third goal of the season. What a score. We're already 1-0 up. Lovely stuff. Okay, we're going to call for a calm down. Abdullah on the ball. Gave it back to Billy Corrin, who sent it long towards Horn. But then Horn said, no, Jones, you've got that. Get it in the middle and I'll get on the end of it. And that's exactly what happened. And that's 1-0. So, a really good start. A very good start, in fact. Howard back to McKnight, whips it across. Ben Horn will jump and just misses over the bar. I don't know how he's missed that. I think that was an easier chance than the one he put in. It really was. Okay, defensive duties now. Oh, good save, Withers. Very good save. It's been a good start. Momentum's been with us, but of course it's only 10 minutes in, so it's hard to judge what is actually... How is the game actually going? Let's move this. Oh, I want to move that out and get another thing on screen. Oh, over the goalie. Oh. Because we've got this up here, obviously, but we could... Oh, it won't let me do it. Ben Horn plays a good pass out to Jones, who goes round his man. Then holds it up, goes round again. Yep, that's good. Gets the ball to Ben Horn, who shoots. It's blocked. And you can't really blame Kodak for trying to make sure they're up in Ben Horn's face. They're giving him, you know, everything to try and put him off because he is dangerous. Oh, my word. Oh, it's been fumbled. No goal. McKnight is offside. That's lucky for Kodak. I'm saying it. That's lucky. Abdullah down the left plays it to Jones. He's going to look for Ben Horn, I imagine. He does, and make a run. Gives it back to Howard, who plays it out to Cooper. Cooper, a late addition to the team. Goes round his man, shoots it far corner, but Busby is there to collect. What I think I'm going to put on... This is going to be my different views tab, and then I'm going to keep the momentum tab here. I like the momentum tab. It tells me if things are going well outside of the stats. You know, it tells me more than just the stats. Even though at the moment, at present, the stats are also saying, yeah, we are absolutely having a great game. And in fact, being 2-0 up would be justified, you know? Wouldn't be far from fair. And again, okay, good block. Then again, you've still got to defend. You've got to stay alert and defend. Okay, everyone's looking good. Everyone's feeling okay at the minute. Just make sure we defend this next set. And we do. They shoot it over the bar. Yeah, that's all good. It's kind of balanced out a little bit, but most of the stats still say it's very much us in control. And, oh, Jones. Very, very unlucky. Almost. Again, I think Kodak are living on the edge. Now I'm going to lower the directness and lower the tempo. Actually, I'm going to lower the tempo, not the directness. I want to keep the directness where it is. Oh, it's 2-0. Yeah, there was no way. Cooper all the way across. No one alert at the back post. And Ben, well, actually, not no one. Ben Horn was alert. So Cooper whips in the corner. It is dealt with relatively well. Curran gets it, knocks it down to Abdullah. Cooper gets himself onside. And look, I mean, look at that. That is like a quarter of the box that just nobody... There's no yellow, golden Kodak shirt anywhere to be seen. And that's not very good. Being blunt about it. That's not great. That means we're 2-0, but make it 2-1 because we've not dealt with that corner. So after scoring to make it 2-0, only 5 minutes later, we're back. 1 goal ahead, but only 1 goal ahead. Okay, 2-1. Analysis shows that we're very even on the pitch. We've got a nice structure, pretty good structure. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a slight shape change. I'm going to bring off... Who am I going to bring off? Condition... Todd Parker. I don't really want to bring off Todd Parker. Jack McKay's going to come off for Takeda, who's going to join the party up top. Jones is going to move back. Cooper is going to move back. Howard's going to go central. And we're going to kind of change our shape just a little bit. And the reason I've done that is because if I drop an encourage, does that get a positive reaction? We'll see. The reason I've done that is because we did lower that tempo a bit, but we kept the direction. So now I'm thinking if I add that second striker, we should... you know what? I think I'm going to up the tempo again. I've changed the shape a little bit. Not a lot. But I think I'm going to go back to the tempo that was working and ultimately did have us 2-0. So that's a good ball out. It's a good tackle. Oh, he's in a lot of space. Oh, no. Dang. Right. Well, now the encouragement is going to very quickly turn into wake up. We were 2-0 up. We were in control. Now we are not. 2-2. No, not a fan of that. We are still relatively in control of the match. But not a 2-2. Good. Good. Yep. Yep. Oh, there we go. Second bite of the cherry. Luke Jones does find the back of the net. Should have found the back of the net with that first attempt. After Takeda holds the ball up well, gives it back to Howard, then gets it back, and then finds a very nice pass off the bar. Comes back to Jones. He's got a lot of the net to aim at there. I'm going to ask the team to calm down And hopefully we can actually keep the lead that we have now got back. Oh, Abdullah, that's a very important interception. Gets the ball up to Ben Horn, who unfortunately is blocked out, loses the ball. Busby has it. Where will Busby go with it? Goes long. All right. Okay. Yep, good. Okay. No, see, I can't get behind that. If you are choosing to play out from the back as they just were by, okay, it's gone to the centre back or it's gone to the wing back. Okay, it's gone back to the goalie. That's fine. The goalie then just hoofing it long is not a good sign. It means either the opposition's press is too much for us to handle, or our movement is not good enough to give our goalie an easy outlet, an easy pass. He should not be having to just end up sending it long like that. That's not what we're here for. I'm not quite sure how that's gone in. Mark Cooper has put it into his own net. How has that happened? How on earth has that happened? Okay, we're going to move up the pitch and try and put Kodak under a bit of pressure. They've had a very good game, I guess. They shouldn't even be in the game. We should have knocked this one on the head way before then. Okay, good cover from Takeda. Gets it to Ben Horn. Unfortunately, Ben Horn cannot find his third. Curran, you're going to have to come off. Did I only actually make one change? I did. Wow. Okay, Stephen Clark comes in. And Howard comes out for Glover. That's going to be my change of system. Dang it. No, okay, we're going to go like this. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So we've got more attack going here. Last 15 minutes, we've got more attack. So let's get the ball up the pitch. We're going back to positive. We've moved up the pitch. I'm going to demand more as this game comes to its end. We've made our subs. We've gotten into a position where somehow we are at 3-3. We should not be at 3-3. We should be winning this game. Look at the difference in the XG to start. We're at 3. That's accurate. They're at 1. Is it 1 or is it 1.8 or what is it? I can't remember. 1.04. It's at 1. We should not be drawing this game. We should not be in this position. Well done, McKnight. Well done. Cooper, goes round your man. Okay, they've kept it on. We're going to then claim it back. McKnight, just here, please. Yep, Mason, let's get that one forward. There we go. That's a great ball because there's no real danger around Ben Horn. He's going to look for someone. Jones, good touch. Oh, the shot was, I think, going wide. Busby has gone and palmed it round the post anyway. Go and claim it. Okay, fine. There's only 2 minutes to go. I really don't think we should be drawing this game, but it is kind of one of those things where I ultimately end up saying to myself, well, it's not a loss. It's against a team we can't really afford to lose to because they are going to be a team competing with us. I'm not happy with the draw. I cannot be happy with the draw. Look at the difference. There was only one team playing football that game that should have been winning. They scored off a corner. Then they scored after half-time. We weren't awake. And then they've scored an own goal. And we've had a goal disallowed. It's... We should not have drawn that game. But we didn't lose. It's, look, I don't know. What you want from me? What you want from me? We didn't lose. Fine. And this is accurate. Yes, it is. Okay. Goals galore. As the Greens and Kodak draw. Indeed. Okay, so what I'm going to quickly do is we are going to copy the plan that we have, but we are going to change the shape a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus this kind of shape a little bit more attacking through the center. So Ephraim, Chadwick comes in and moves up there. Ephraim comes in for Cooper, maybe moves like, oh no, like there. Howard goes central. In fact, we might have like kind of like an idea like this kind of idea. With, where's Dakas? There he is, in there. And we're gonna see how this works in the next game. It's a fluid idea, so I don't mind that. Let's go on attack. You're gonna be more of a shadow striker, really. And then Chadwick, you're gonna play as a playmaker. Also on attack, Horns of power forward. Dakas, I think you're probably my ball-winning midfielder. And then Howard, deep lying support. Yep. Yep, okay, but now that's too structured now. Interesting. Interesting. So what happens if I if I go back to, let's say, support? Now it's flexible. Okay, that's fine. It's a little bit odd-shaped. A little bit. Let's how do I rename it? Can I save? Okay, here we go. Plan B. There we go. So we've got plan A, we've got plan B, and look, the familiarity is actually relatively strong with them both. And this will be a play down the middle kind of idea though. Dribble a bit less, pass it a bit more. Let's really up that tempo. Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of... Okay, let's save that again, because I've made a few changes. So, plan A, we like to focus on the wings. We play with the wingers. And in fact, we'll add that to plan A.2. We've got plan A, plan A.1, plan A.2, and then plan B. Then plan B is a little bit more of a centralized idea, with the wingers, the wing positions, a little bit more vulnerable. So there is the idea, of course, you could send these guys up. They could go on attack. And they would then roll into these positions. And Abdullah would roll into that position. But that actually messes up the structure. It makes it too structured. I don't want structure. Well, I do. But I know the game doesn't want rigid structure. It wants a little bit of fluidity. So I've got to kind of accept that. Look, I mean, look at that. 3.6, 1. Ridiculous. Another offer for Alexis Boulay that still no one is actually pulling the trigger. Okay, there's a draw. That's a lot of freaking teams. So I'm just going to click through and we're going to find out who we're playing in the Vars rather than clicking through that many freaking teams. And that's a lot of teams. It's a lot of teams. Yeah. So we have been drawn against Cockfosters. Okay. Righto. Understood. Current holders are Biggleswade United. Or Biggleswade. Oh, they've got a win. The under-18s got a 4-1 win in their second game. Moving up to 7th. Sam Roll with a frickin' 2 goals and 8.7 from the middle of the park with not outrageous stats at all. What are those stats? They are not the best stats. And yet, played very well. Nigel Pierre has some good physicals. They're very nice. They're very good, in fact. Specifically, they're just good physicals. Keep working on those physicals. Onwards again. Okay, I've learned enough about Ryan Marshall, I think. Not that I don't appreciate being kept in the know. Okay, so how do they play? Not possible to sign. Okay, how do they play then? They play wing play. We don't worry about wing play. We never worry about wing play. Mostly because, yeah, they play wing play, but we play it better. But today, we're actually not going to play wing play. We're going to go down the middle. And if that doesn't work, then we'll change back. But we're going to have more than one plan. Frith is going to play. Lovely. Let's get him playing in this first game. Why not? Eh? Why not? We've got him. E, very disappointed. All right, fine. Whatever. Match prep. Yep, we're looking good. That's fine. Oh, Kodak are playing. Okay. Oh, it's third versus fifth. And oh, Kodak 3-0. Dang. Okay. Okay. So don't forget there are some teams who have only played 3 games. We've only played 4. And our next game is a league game, but then we're in the cup again. So it's all over the place when it comes to the games played in the league because there's so many freaking games. Okay, so it wants me to play Thomas, Boulay, Dakas, Mikael Barnes, Chadwick, Ben Horn, and Takeda. Boulay and Thomas I can play. I'm okay with that. So, where are they? There you are. Okay, yep, you can play. Where's Thomas? There you are. You can play for... You said it wanted to play for Curran. Yeah, that's fine. Heavy. Parker's on heavy. Chadwick's on heavy. Okay, Parker and Chadwick are on heavy. Everyone's happy. Look at that. Look at that morale and happiness, guys. That is pretty freaking good. Looking good. Okay. Let's go to my stats page. So I need a DM. Yeah, I guess it's Melbourne. And in attacking mid, I guess it's Ben Horn. That means Takeda becomes the striker. And then Parker on the bench. Chishimba. 6.6. Then again, 33 minutes. That's not a lot of time. So, yeah. Okay, so those are the changes we make going into this Brydon Ropes match. We are 28 minutes on the recording. Yeah, it's about as to be expected. I'm trying to find you guys alone. Honestly, I am. No one is coming in for you. I signed a right back, Takeda. I signed a right back. I don't know what you're complaining about. 2-0 to Woodley United. They are 13th. North Greenford are down in 19th. Not fun for them. And it's almost game day. Okay, almost. Not quite. Otter versus Kodak. Any big games? 4th, 8th, 9th, 20th, 7th, 5th, and 6th? No, there's no real big games. Unfortunately, because we like a big game, an important game. Let's go. Tactical meeting. Yes. And this is the team we're going with. It's a slightly different shape, but I think it's going to work. It's a different idea. What is it though? Is it though? Not really. It's not really a different idea. It's saying, okay, instead of using our wings today, we're going to attack down the middle. We're going to try and pass, ping it past you, and attack down the middle. Let's see if it works. If we're looking bad, at halftime we'll go back. We'll change it back. That's fine. Oh, counter-attack, maybe? No, okay, fine. Okay, guys, you gotta wake up. I'm not happy with that start. Not at all. I'm still not happy. I think that tempo might be too far. Let's slow it down a bit. Good save. Yeah, maybe I was asking them to play a bit too quickly. I don't know. We were only 10 minutes in, but we have not started very well. So I'm looking for improvements, or else we will change back at half time to plan A. Okay. So we've got all this possession and no shots to show for it. A lot of possession. Zero shots. Not happy. That's a really good ball. That's a really good ball. Oh, that is twice. Wake up at the back post. Come on. I rarely drop a berate, but come on now. That's the same goal twice. Wake up. Come on. Well done, Alexis Boulay. Let's go. From find Ben Horn. Find Ben Horn. He is right in front of you, and he's a very good player. He kicks the football very well. Well done, Withers. Are we getting caught out because we don't have that winger available? There you go. Ephraim drifts out wide, almost into the winger position, and we almost score. Yeah, I think we are getting caught out because we don't have the winger available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a relatively drastic change, and we're going to drop into. Oh, would you stop? There we go. Drop into a five at the back formation with the wingers basically told, yes, let's get forward and attack. Overlap like a lot. So that even and get rid of that. Yeah, just overlap and get rid of that. So that there is an outlet for the guys. So it does mean that we are essentially playing that wing play style. For example, look, Boulay is now an option. But... oh, so close. But we are still very solid in the middle of the park. So I'm looking for maybe I don't need the extra defend. Maybe that's what was doing it, because we've got two players here who are kind of thinking more or less doing the same job. Let's see if that is able to change. We'll go box to box support. Defense down here. You're overlapping. You're overlapping. You guys are quite creative in the middle of the park. You're dropping back, allowing Ben Horn to maybe do a bit of this, a bit of that. Yeah, okay. I'm going to back the tactic in the second half. Let's see if it works. We've got a wing back up there now doing good work. Almost 2-0. Sorry, almost 2-1. I mean, there we go. Okay, I think I'm going to back the tactic. I'm going to back the changes. We've got the wing backs as the outlet rather than the attacking players out on the wing, or the attackers, or, you know, creative players. They're in the middle of the park. So Takeda goes there. It goes out to the winger. Mason in there? No? Out wide? Nope. Okay. Very slow build up here. And that's the end. Okay, fine. But look at the momentum. The momentum is very much with us. So adding those wingbacks really has added something in terms of the momentum. Even then, the highlight is against us. And we are on attacking because I'm needing goals here, guys. Oh, come off it. How are we 3-0 down? His first goal. Okay. Come on, guys. There's still a lot. There's still a lot of this game to play. There's still a lot of minutes for us to bring this back from 3-0 down. Safe to say, the slight experiment hasn't really worked with playing down the centre. Penalty. Abdullah's won a penalty. The wing back has won a penalty. Now, Tomonori Takeda is going to take the penalty, and he's going to score it. Oh, yes. Very good. Okay. Where's he go? Oh, straight down the middle. Easy. Gives the keeper the eyes, gives the old, and then down the middle. Lovely. I mean, look at that. XG of 1. They've scored 3. XG of 1.4. We've only got 1. Well done, Boulay. Howard, back to Boulay. Let's go. Get it out to the wing-backs. That's the idea now. Yes. Inside, yes. Forward. Ben Horn's there. Takeda, get there. Yes. Shoots it wide. Ah. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take Takeda off for Chishimba. I want Chishimba in the middle of the box. I want Ben Horn doing exactly what he just did. But then I want a striker in these areas here absolutely herring onto it. Since we went to the fullbacks, look at the momentum. It is outrageous. We've got 10 minutes to try and grab 2 goals. I'm adding an extra attacker in there. Our possession is at 70%. 3-1. Glover's come on to try and make that change. Chishimba, let's find Boulay. He does. Let's go inside. There should be numbers there. There should be numbers there. Well done. Thomas wins it back. Mason, get it out wide. I can't have it all in the middle when we need to play quickly. Yeah, good. Yep. Yeah. Oh, Ben Horn. Penalty. Another penalty. Now Glover's going to take it and... it's oh my word, 2 penalties. Okay. So, the thing is, yes, we are scoring... I always say that. I'm like, the thing is... No. We have scored 2 penalties to get it back to 3-2. But look at the freaking momentum chart. We should be winning this game. We should be. And the change to a 3 at the back with the wing backs has been incredible. It has seen a huge positive effect. It's had a huge positive effect on the team. Come on. There we go. And now I'm starting to think that change, we should go on and win this game. Melbourne with a pass up to Ben Horn. Ben Horn carries it a little bit, not too long. Gives it off to Glover. Glover says, I'll have a go. Keeper should save it, I'll be honest. It's a very slow kind of shot towards the corner. But it's that 3-3. And just look at that. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Boy, would I have lost it if we had conceded there. Good. Good. Chishimba Glover, yes, go. Boulay, yes, go. Go! There is not a lot of time left. If we can steal the ball, we might get one last attack going, but we can't steal the ball. It's going to go off. I think that's going to go off, and that might just be it. Okay, so very much unlike the... I mean, again, look, the XG is in our favour. We actually ended up with more shots on target, an absolute heap of possession. Yeah, I mean, look at that. None of their goals are actually particularly good efforts. You know, so the fact that we've taken a draw from that game is relatively good, even if it was a game where we rescued that draw. I think this might be the shape we end up with when we play this. You know what? It will be. And I'll make that change now. 5 at the back, DM, and then a diamond. Because I want... maybe a triangle in the middle. A trio in the middle. Like that. So, plan B is now a 5 at the back formation. So it goes like this. And then what we'll do is we'll start with this. And then potentially move into this. So, that's the starting position with a box to box, no, yes, no, on support, yes. Then a deep lying playmaker here on support as well. You've got defend, you've got these guys on attack. But that makes it structured, unfortunately. So we'll have them on support, but they'll get themselves into a good position anyway. Dacus, Ephraim. Obviously, Ephraim won't be there. And then Horn and then Takeda, and that works. Okay, so that is the new plan B. And then that moves into this. And that is the new plan B.1. There we go. Okay, guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. Another 2-3-3 draws. 12 goals over the course of this episode. A little bit of experimentation as well. There had to be. But you saw the momentum. Into that 5 at the back, it really worked. So that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and have 2 tactics. They do both seem relatively focused on wing play. However, there should be more attack down the middle with these guys, with the wingers kind of adding, you know, an element to that. Whereas with this one, it's all about the attacking wingers. It's a different kind of tactic. But I want us to have 2. I want us to have 2 plans. Potentially, I want us to have a 3rd plan at some point as well. That will probably be our defensive plan. When we are under the pump, we are 1-0 up, and we need to survive. That'll be another tactic. So, if we take a look at the league table, we are currently in 4th. We have a game in hand on some of the teams around us, but so do Burnham. we have yet to lose a game in the league. Neither has Windsor. We're on 11 points. It's very, very good. We are still in the cup competitions at the minute. We're actually going to play a cup match next episode. Overall, it was a good episode. One draw that we should not have drawn and we should have won. And then another game, one draw where we maybe should have lost, but we are justified in the draw. You saw the wall of green. So did I. Thank you for watching. Until next time.